Hi and welcome back to CyberUnplugged with Exertis. So I'm here again with Adam, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about cybersecurity for the enterprise. So let's get into demystifying enterprise cybersecurity. What's it all about?
Okay, so in a nutshell, it's about protecting your people, data, and infrastructure from everything that the internet can throw at you. Anything from teenage hackers in their bedrooms to nation states.
Wow, cheerful. But seriously, what do our enterprise customers need to kind of be worrying about?
Well, it comes down to three basic principles: prevent, detect, and respond. Okay. Everything else, tools, frameworks, fancy acronyms, it all fits into these buckets.
Okay, nice. Cyber's always changing, right?
Yeah.
So when I hear customers talking out there, it feels like they're playing a little bit of whack-a-mole with some of those threats. What should they be looking at?
So this is exactly why the old perimeter model doesn't really work anymore. You've got hybrid workforces, cloud workloads, supply chain exposure. It's not if something gets in, it's when something gets in. So it's all about building for resilience.
Okay, so I hear about resilience a lot.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about what that might mean.
So think of it like minimizing the blast radius, spotting the breach fast, responding without panic. Think more airbag and ABS rather than drive carefully and hope for the best.
Okay, so ultimately recognizing that something will happen and you just need to be kind of tooled up and ready to do it.
Just preparing for whatever comes ahead.
Yeah, okay. Right, give me the shopping list again. Let's get into it for people. What do they need to get? No waffle.
Okay, so starting off, identity and access management, so IAM, endpoint protection, firewalls and network segmentation, email and web security, SIEM, SOAR, user awareness training, and an incident response plan.
Okay, nice. That's a fair few things, right? Yeah. I guess, would it be fair to say not everybody has to have every single thing?
Exactly. It's the building blocks. As much as you can and work towards it.
Okay, nice. Tell me a little bit about each one individually, right? So if we go to identity and access management, what's that?
So that's just making sure that the right people get the right access.
Okay, nice. Endpoint protection?
Think EDR, XDR, it's just antivirus evolved.
Firewalls, network segmentation?
It's still crucial, but it's just gotten smarter.
Okay, and network segmentation, we talked about a little bit earlier, minimizing that blast radius.
Exactly.
Is that what we're talking about? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, nice. Email and web security.
It's still the front door for most attacks.
Yeah. And SIEM and SOAR, what's that all
Just
about?
think the security brain and nervous system.
Okay, nice. And then user awareness training, you're telling me people are still clicking on stuff?
People are still clicking on stuff that they shouldn't be,
It's going to happen, right? And then the incident response plan.
It's just because things will go sideways, so plan ahead.
Yeah, okay. So it's not just a question of kind of buy the box and sleep soundly, right?
No, sadly not. It's a combo of tech, people, and process. Tools do help, but you need governance, visibility, and a plan.
All right, Adam, we did this before. You're in the lobby, lift doors closed, CFO walks in the last second. You gotta pitch the CFO on why cybersecurity is important. Go.
Okay, so it's simple. Avoid the costs associated with a breach, protect your reputation, maintain compliance, keep operations running, and support growth without fear.
Doors open, sold. Okay, nice. It sounds a little bit like an insurance policy.
I mean, it sort of is. Right. It's only with better dashboards and fewer disclaimers.
So Adam, we did this before and we always need to talk about this. What are some of the common pitfalls that we need to think about?
So there's two big ones. Tool overload, too many platforms, not enough integration, trusting tech without training. Users need support, not blame.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I always feel like users are your key strength, but also your biggest weakness if they're not trained right. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so there's lots of buzzwords around this area. What are some of the things people need to be thinking about?
Yeah, so remember zero trust and SASE, right? So add in XDR and AI-powered threat detection. They're all useful if you do it right, but they have to be grounded in a solid security strategy that is promoted and supported across the business. So top to bottom, side to side.
Nice, we like that. So Adam, cybersecurity for enterprises, it's not just about tech, right? It's about risk, resilience, and readiness. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. Protect your people, know your assets, and plan for when, not if, things go wrong.
And maybe don't use admin in their username and password.
Not if you want to keep your job.
Okay, yeah, fair. Look, thanks Adam, I really appreciate that. Great information as always. If you're watching out there and you need help getting your cyber strategy in shape, you know where to find us. And if you want any help demystifying enterprise security, focusing on what really matters, we're here to help.